Hello, Mr. Wagner. This is Kendall Wright, and I will be presenting my prototype eco-house. My eco-house will be located in the Eastern Shore, and I chose this area for its mild climate, while also the beautiful sights and its AQI levels, which remains pretty much in between good and moderate through the months of September to May. And here we have the data collected from each month. September was in the good, October good, November good, December good, January, February, March, April is also good. And then we get to May and it reaches 71, which is in the moderate range, but 100 is when it goes to the next level, which is bad. Here we have my energy source for the Eastern Shore prototype house, and we have solar and biomass energy, and we've listed the cost and the long-term benefits of them. Some of the costs were you can cut your electric bill, and the biomass energy is generated from organic material, which can be used to heat your house and also provide electricity. And long-term benefits were little to no global warming emissions, improved public health, and other things. Here we have one of the labs we did for Module 2, and I have the information collected over, I believe 7 days. And the data showed that the area where I lived, which is Hampton, Virginia, did not have adequate wind to provide enough wind energy. Next, we have the materials needed for the solar panels, and some of them were terminal blocks, and negative impacts were greenhouse gases, emissions, erosion, sinkholes, but positive were jobs and materials. Another example was the aluminum frame for the solar panels, which also created greenhouse gas emissions, erosion, sinkholes, and groundwater contamination, but positive was job and materials, and these were all required to make solar panels. Next up, we have our impact diagram for the solar panels. As you can see, for the glass needed for solar panels, the melting of sand and minerals causes the combustion of natural gas, which emits greenhouse gas, CO2 into the atmosphere. However, it does create jobs, and the transportation also leads to CO2 into the atmosphere. Here I have the interior design of the house, and we have windows to let in natural sunlight, and a rock mixture so we don't have to put tar down for a driveway, but rather some rocks. And we have the aeroscope, which should help with drainage and conservation of water. Next, we have the exterior, where we have the solar panels. Windows would be placed around here. Windows would be placed around here. We have the exoscope, and then ornamental gases. We have a rain barrel and also a compost heap. And then we also have a solar water heating system. In my town hall experience, it was pretty long. The members were introduced, there was an agenda read, there was a public hearing, then an ordinance and resolution was approved, and then there were reports by the city manager, council, staff, and committees, and then they allowed for the public to ask questions also. And hopefully in the future, I propose that the solar panels and other eco-friendly system plans, such as the rain barrels and the extrascaping, be required on future residential developments. And then lastly, here is information and external resources that can be used to help build the house. So example, to reduce impact during construction, and then information on aeroscaping and building rain barrels. And that's it.